representing Club MMA from Cincinnati, Ohio, Thomas Dienlein.
Like I was saying, Napier's trying to even his record out here. He trains at Fight, and he's had some competitive fights. He's not been stopped in the first round. He's not had a fight that didn't go past the first round. So he's a guy who can who's here for the long haul, and he's going to be facing Thomas Dienlein, who's undefeated and looking to stay that way.
Deinlein coming out to the man in black himself, Johnny Cash. Solid choice for walkout music as he's getting ready to step into that cage. 2-0 as an amateur. He's got unanimous decision under his belt and also a submission from strikes. Cody Harris coming in here. Hostile Cody Harris, 1-2 as an amateur, fighting out a fight, and he's on a 2-fight losing streak right now. One is opening fight, but since then has 2 losses under the belt. So let's see if he can right the ship here tonight against Deinlein.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, you know, when you got records that have only 3 or 4 fights on them, you can't really say where, you know, whether the undefeated guy's the better fighter. It's not a big enough body of work.
Representing Team Fight from Cincinnati, Ohio, Cody Harris.
Like I was saying, it was when the body of work's not that big, you know, you never really know. And a lot of these guys, when they come out for their first fights, they're not ready. You know, they may be mentally, or they may be trained, you know, they may be in great shape, but then maybe not mentally ready to be in the cage for the first time. So we'll find out whether these guys have learned from their past fights and are ready to take it up a notch. Thank you.
Oh, hostile Cody Harris getting ready to come into the ring. He got the hair all chopped up and trimmed up for the fight. Andy, I don't have hair. Maybe you can consult with Hostile and see where he gets that done. Maybe you can go to his barber after this match.
You know, no, but he's, you know, he looks like he's ready to fight, and that's what I care about. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do the grid lines.
Hostile got the name shaved in his head. He looks ready to go, man. He's got a little swagger going to him as he jumps in the ring. He's moving around. He's looking like this is the place where he wants to be right now, is in this cage, taking on Thomas Dienlein. Deinlein looking ready to go too. He's keeping warm over there, moving back and forth. These guys are getting ready to put on a show for us. We're off and running, tapping the gloves, and whoa, Deinlein with the big left arm and a big takedown.
Nice body lock.
Beautiful work there by Deinlein. Threw the big leg and immediately grabbed a hold of him. Harris rolls through. Harris back up, now worked against the cage. Harris now taken down again by Deinlein to go into guard, closes it up. Well, I told you, Andy, I said these guys are going to make it exciting. In the first 30 seconds, they have done just that.
Absolutely. And on that first takedown, it really looked like Deinlein was about to pass in the mount right when Harris was able to push up and get back to his feet. So we'll see if he leaves another opening for Deinlein. Nice strikes. He's got his back now.
Thomas Deinlein bringing those strikes right now, punching Harris in the head. Harris having to move to get out now going to his back. So going to his stomach, putting his back out there. Now Deinlein working in with the shots with the right hand.
Well, he's got an arm triangle in here, it looks like. If he can get his other leg. If he can get his other leg over, he might be able to put that in.
Yeah, he's going to try to work it. Oh, he's got a hold of that head right there. This could be submission time. Harris is going to have to do something to get out of there. Now Harris does. Now Harris pushing him, and we're walking up against the cage, and we're back to our feet.
Yeah, there just wasn't enough room on the other side of that cage for Deinlein to get his body to the side to finish that arm triangle. I think he might have had it.
Deinlein again with the takedown. Deinlein, every time he's going to the body there, he's able to take down, not even going to the legs, just going to the midsection and driving him back. Harris looking for something, trying to get that arm around. Deinlein not letting him have it. Deinlein stuck in guard, working away with the hands, try to open it. Now his legs do open, and Deinlein backs up. Now we got a bit of a stalemate, Andy.
Oh, that was a nice shot. Nice right on the way down there.
No fear by Deinlein. Harris could have made him eat an up kick there, but Deinlein just too quick. Came down with that big right to open it up, and we're back on the ground. Deinlein working to the knee, now working it up. Harris has got a hold of the head and trying to crank in a guillotine.
He's not going to be able to do that without being in guard. So right now he's just hanging on for dear life.
Well, he's got to do something to stop this assault that Deinlein's brought in here. You got to slow Deinlein down a little bit because Deinlein's been on fire since the opening bell.
He's looking for that arm triangle again. If he can get his left ear onto his tricep and get, there we go. Now he's mounting.
Full mount. Harris trying to roll out of it. Harris bringing him down on top of him, trying not to give Deinlein much room to bring back those hammer fists to work down. And, oh,
good job posturing up. Oh, he rolls through. Looking for a bar.
Harris looking for an arm and a leg up kick. It helps him up. Exciting opening round here between Deinlein and Harris.
Yeah, Deinlein definitely got the better of him, I feel, but at the end, Harris was showing some signs of life there, rolling through, getting out of the mount, almost getting that arm bar at the end of the round, but we'll see if he's able to hold off the assault the second round.
Yeah, it's definitely right here. Deinlein has had the advantage in the fight, but Harris is not quitting. There's everything that Deinlein has thrown at Harris so far, Harris has eaten and he's taken and he's trying to give back. So there's no quitting Harris so far.
Absolutely not. And, conditioning is going to become a factor here as the fight goes on. And as we said before, these guys aren't strangers to, in their short careers, are not strangers to going the distance in their fights. So both are in good condition. And I think we're going to have a competitive battle the rest of the way.
Yeah, both men getting their breath in the corner, talking to their corners. Both look to be in good condition right now. They're breathing a little heavy, but they're not gassed by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, I got to tell you, if I'm in Deinlein's corner right now, I'm telling him to take him right back down.
Oh, most definitely. I think that the thought process for Harris is keep this up and see if you can tag him, try to light him up.
Yeah.
Because right now, Harris has not had any type of defense for those takedowns that Deinlein's bringing at him. Big shots there by Deinlein. Not connecting. There's that shot, single leg, controlling into a double, fighting and driving him through. Oh, back up again is Harris.
Got it locked again, though. Nice trip.
Nice trip. Very impressed so far by Deinlein's wrestling and what he can do with those shots.
Yeah, it was a good transition from single to double there. Harris was able to sprawl and Deinlein reacted and he slid into a double and took him right down.
Well, the thing is, Deinlein is committing to every shot he's taking. It's not everything he does to drive through and to dump Harris on his back. He's not quitting on any one of those shots, and that's how he's getting him on the ground.
Yeah, and he doesn't really fear the shot coming in either. Harris isn't throwing anything on the way in. He's not catching him. So Deinlein's obviously in this fight setting up those shots.
Harris might be able to use that over-aggressiveness against him, maybe pop a knee up there when he goes for his shots. Now Harris on top. And now Harris goes on the offense, and now he starts raining down the blows. Harris with rights, big right, now controlling the head. Now we transition into, and now looking for side control goes Deinlein, but his head is trapped by Harris.
Yeah, Deinlein was able to just keep elevating and keep moving. He didn't stop moving in that entire exchange, which is why he's on top and side control right now.
Hammer fist getting rained down there a little bit. Now going to try to work back over. Harris trying to bring those legs up and over, but side control. Now trying to push his head down into the legs. Rolls over to the stomach, now up on all fours. Deinlein going behind. Deinlein bringing in the right.
Deinlein's really controlling this fight with his wrestling, and he's just passed really easily into mount.
Andy, as a former wrestler, what do you think of what Deinlein's bringing here wrestling-wise? Whoa!
Well, right now he's on his back and he's taking punches, but before that, I got to tell you, he looked like a superior fighter. This could be over here in a minute.
Yeah, in wrestling, you don't have Chris Harris raining down shots on your head.
Wow!
And now that's
Big
what Chris Harris is doing.
Wow! Right at the end.
Chris Harris grounding and pounding like Donkey Kong right there, just smashing and bashing his way to a W against Thomas Dienlein.
Deinlein's got to be wondering what happened on that one because he was in control of that fight. I was just getting ready to say that he was controlling the fight with his wrestling. I mean, in every transition, Deinlein came out on top until right at the end when he got tagged, and that was it. That was the difference. And I got to tell you, Cody being able to keep his composure during that entire fight was really impressive.
Harris's heart is what got him through that one. He survived that first round where he had no answer to the takedown, was getting worked by Deinlein, stuck with it, rolled with it, came out in the second, got an advantage, worked in some ground and pound, and forced Greg Franklin to call this thing off. Great win for Harris.
By referee stoppage due to unanswered strikes, Cody Harris!
Congratulations, Cody. Come on out here with me real quick here. Now, how does it feel? This one looked like it was getting away from you for a second, and then all of a sudden, you just flipped on the switch. You got it turned on right here. I mean, how does it feel?
Feels great. I want to thank my corner. They showed me they was tired, so I took advantage of it.
It was awesome. I know you were a little disappointed with your last fight, but this one you really came out, you dominated towards the end there. It was awesome. What are you going to do in the future? Are you going to stay with fight?
Thanks my family.
Represent. His tape. Thank you, Cody. Great victory there.